Hey y'all, welcome to Camo and Plaid. I'm David and I thank you for joining me today. Today we are looking at this beauty right here. This is the Delta Point Pro from Leupold. This one happens to be the 6 MOA model in flat dark earth. And hey, guess what? You don't just get one flat dark earth with this sight, you get 3 separate ones. That's pretty awesome. So back to the sight. I will tell you right off the bat, this is the red dot that I didn't expect to love. But I do. I really like it. I think they did a great job. I love how strong it was built. You can see here, you kind of have like a sacrificial housing there that goes around the site itself. So you kind of have a built-in sacrificial item. It's nice and curved. So, generally speaking, curves are a little bit stronger. The great thing about this is it has motion sensing. So if it doesn't get used for a bit, then it shuts itself off, and then that way it saves your battery for when you're ready. If you pick it up and move it, guess what? There's your red dot. So 6 MOA dot. I don't know if you can see it there. Hopefully you can. It is adjustable by this big old black button right here, and that's how you're going to be able to go through your brightness settings. It's just one dot, so up and down through there, and then it has 10 total brightness settings. 2 bottom ones are supposed to be night vision for the night vision models, and then your other ones are going to be up to 10, which is going to be your daylight bright setting. You don't actually have to get that high. It does adjust, it looks like, with the different amount of lighting, so that's good in those situations. But you can set everything. If you look here, there is a lockout screw, and so you can lock out all the accessory things. Your windage adjustments, obviously, on the side windage, on your top elevation, they're easy to get to. They seem to be pretty clear in use. You can also throw in a spare rear sight. That's one of the options that they have for that. I have no idea how that works. That's just what they have available for you. So if that's something you're interested in, you can go find that yourself. I'm pretty impressed at the lockup on the MOS. These screws are nice and long, so they go all the way into the base plate. So far, I haven't had any movement in the MOS. Usually, you don't have movement in the MOS for a while, but it does happen over time because you have plate going into plate. So the more plates you have there, the more screws you have there, the more opportunities for failure. So 6 MOA dot, it's very clear. Like I said, it's got motion sensing, so if you need to, you pick that bad boy up, she's ready to go. It uses CR2032 batteries. This is going to be the battery compartment latch right here. You just push it out and it opens, put in your new CR2032. It's the nice thing about having such a big site is you get the 2032 batteries, and so you have a long life that goes with them, and they're easy to switch out, and you don't have to re-zero just because you switched it like you would like an RMR. Most sites these days, almost all of them have a side or top mounting place to put in the battery. It's not that many that are still around that have the ones where you have to go in, like the older RMRs. The new RMR HD, obviously that one has a top load as well. Sweet. So that is the Leupold Delta Point Pro. Again, mine's in 6-inch. I thought the 6-inch MOA was going to be way too big, but actually shooting it, it doesn't seem to be an issue at all. Seems to be real crisp, like I said, for hitting the targets. They are waterproof to 33 feet, so if you're, accidentally fall into the water with your gun on you, it should be waterproof down to 1 fathom. And I think that's all I've got for you. It's got a nice big window. It's 25 millimeters across, 17 millimeters tall. I was expecting not to like how tall it was above because your bore is, your line of sight over your bore is so high. But actually, for some reason, with this Gen 4 Glock, which is like the worst Glock ever built, the Gen 4, it works well. And so I really like it. Like I said, I was really surprised. I was not expecting to like this thing. I thought it was just going to be, a giant paddle. But no, it's actually real quick to pick up. One of the things I noticed with the amount of height, because it's angled towards the middle, the amount of height that you have in that front glass there, even if you don't get the best lineup to start with, it's enough that you can still see it for a lot of angles. So even if you don't have the best grip starting out, it does seem to be easy to correct and find. So that is the Leupold 6 MOA FDE, right? All the flat dark earth. You get 3 colors of flat dark earth. It's so awesome. I love flat dark earth. I love the fact that you can't find flat dark earth that actually matches each other. But yeah, you get 3 separate flat dark earths in one site. So, right? How much more flat dark earth can you possibly want? But right here with the Leupold or Leupold, or you know what? You call it whatever you want to. I'm sure they don't actually care as long as you're spending your money. I hope you enjoy this video. If not, you know what? That's cool too. Have a good day.
Hit the little one.
I killed them all.
Wow, you really are about to kill them all.
That's not really safe because, well, those bullets are just going out into the... I really do like that thing. It's ginormous, but I like it. Ugh.